Andasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Shakshurmiritam Yena Tasme Shri Gurave Namaha Gurave Gurachandraya Radhikaye Tadaraye Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tad Bhaktaya Namo Namah. Reading from Vedanta Sutra, 3rd chapter, 2nd part, verse Sutra 1. Sandhye Srishtir Aha Hi. Between the waking state and the other world, there is an intermediary place called dream. This is based on the Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, which says, Sandhyam Tritiyam Swapnastanam. Bhaktivinoda Thakur in Jivadharma is saying that this verse is referring to Tatashta Shakti, the Sandhyam, Tritiya, the third place between Bahiranga Shakti and Antaranga Shakti. There's a Swapna Stanam, the world of dream, because this world is compared to a dream. Not that it is false, but our identification with it is false. We are not matter, we are spirit soul. But it also designates this third state of consciousness. We have the waking state, and we have the other world when we die. This is another consciousness, and in between there's the world of dream. When we dream, we see things that don't exist in reality, like horses, chariots, road, people. And the question is, who creates those dreams? So the first answer in Vedanta and every kind of philosophical work in India, the first answer, which is always wrong, it's called Purva Paksha, preliminary view, followed by Siddhanta. So the Purva Paksha, the preliminary view, is that the Jiva creates objects in dreams. So this is not the real conclusion. The real conclusion, Siddhanta, is Paramatma. Paramatma creates the world. So Madhvacharya, Shripad Madhvacharya is saying that the Lord creates, but with the help of Vasana. Vasana, they are in the subconscious, not the unconsciousness, but the subconscious, between consciousness and unconsciousness. And what is Vasana? Vasana means wishing, desiring. It comes from the root verb vas, meaning to dwell, to abide. And in Yoga Shastra, it means mental imprints. We have some desire that are like imprints in our mind. And Vedanta, pretty much the same, subconscious inclination. We have those desires. For example, we had experience of something, and then the desire is there. And chocolate, I say chocolate. We have eaten chocolate, and then this is like an imprint in us, and we're gonna have this desire. So the vasana, in other words, are gonna push us to karma. They're gonna make us do something, and with doing something, we have a reaction, of course. With chocolate, I don't know, reaction. If you eat too much, you're going to have stomachache. Okay. So during sleep, this mental imprints in the subconscious, vasana, they function as material cause in producing a succession of images, ideas, emotion, sensation in the mind. They are there to express or fulfill some desires. But whatever is experienced in our mind is often indistinct, and images are mixed, past with present, sometimes future, combining. And thus, it doesn't completely satisfy our needs, like the thing experienced in the real world with gross material elements. Real meaning the waking state. So the next sutra, actually the 3rd sutra is saying, it's a very important sutra. It's a key word of all this subject matter. it reads Maya matram tu karstyena na bivyakta swarupatvat. But the dream creation is mere Maya, on account of not having its attributes fully manifested. So Shankaracharya, he gives very much importance to the word Maya. Actually, this philosophy is called Mayavada. Vada means philosophy, Maya, philosophy of Maya, because everything is based on the understanding of this Maya, which according to Shankaracharya and his followers means avidya Maya, illusion, something not true, something of the mind. And this word Maya only appears once in the Vedanta Sutra, in this connection with dreams. Shankaracharya is basing his interpretation on his Param Gurudev. The Guru of Shankaracharya is Govinda. The Guru of Govinda is Gaudapada. The Guru of Gaudapada, according to Shankar's line, is Shukadev Goswami, then Vyasadeva, and so on. Gaudapada, he's a Brahmin who actually was teaching like Buddhist philosophy. And in his commentary on the Mandukya Upanishad is the smallest Upanishad, only 12 verses. And he wrote a big commentary called Karika. So he writes, Maya matram, same word, Maya matram idam dvetam, advetam, paramartata. The world of duality, the variety that we see in the waking state is mere Maya. But from the ultimate truth, it is non-duality, Advaita. So this, we can see, the philosophy of Shankaracharya is called Advaita Vada, non-dual. Shankaracharya, Gaudapada also is saying, the dream don't exist. They're mere illusion. But the waking state doesn't exist also. It's also like a dream. So, this is where we're going. Brahma Satyam Jagat Mithya. The world, Jagat is Mithya, false, and Brahman is true, Satya. Of course, this is not Vaishnava understanding of this sutra, and specifically of the word Maya. What is Maya? What is not? According to Ramanuja Acharya, the Vaishnava Acharya of the 12th, 13th century, he's saying Maya means creation of wonderful things. That also has this meaning. Maya can also mean magic. So, actually in the Veda, in a Rig Veda, this is the understanding of the word Maya. We find it in association with different gods. Indra has his Maya. Varuna has his Maya. His binding power. Varuna, he has some ropes made of snakes, and this is called Maya. So it means magic power. And in the oldest, one of the oldest Upanishad, where the word Maya appears, is Shweta Shwatara Upanishad. It says, Mayam tu prakritim vidi mayinam tu maheshwaram. Maya belongs to Prakriti. The world of matter is created by Maya, which is a Shakti of Maheshwara. It's Shiva. But in that sense, Shiva means Paramatma. Paramatma is also Maheshwaram. In the Purana, Maya is a Shakti. In a Shakta Purana, worshipping Durga, she is directly Mother Durga, Shakti. Otherwise, she's Vishnu Shakti in a Vaishnava Purana. And in Shiva Purana, she's also Durga. But Shiva is supreme in the Shivite Purana. So, this is the meaning of the word Maya. Originally, it is Maya Shakti. The Lord created this world through Maya, not illusory, but through his Shakti. So, Ramanuja Acharya is saying, Paramatma creates dreams object in order to burn minor good or bad karma. In dreams, you burn out your karma, but minor, not important karma. And Sripad Madhvacharya is saying, Maya means the will of God. This is also correct. The word Maya can also mean the will of God. Paramatma is creating wonderful object in our mind through our vasana, is using our vasana, so that we may enjoy or we may suffer good or bad karma. And this is all wonderful. So we should be thankful to the Lord for having those dreams, because they lead to bhakti. This is the interpretation of Madhvacharya. The next sutra, 4. Suchakas shahishruter ashakshate chatadridaha. And because the dreams gives information of good or bad in the future, in accordance with scriptural text, and the expert of dreams also declare the same thing. So, according to Shastra, the Chandogya Upanishad is saying, when a man sees a woman in his dreams, during a rite to obtain a boon, kamya karma, he should know that his rite is successful. Similarly, in the Etaraya Aranyaka Upanishad, if a man sees a black person with black teeth in his dream, that man will kill him. Well, hopefully, we're not going to make that kind of a dream. And those who are expert in the arts of dreams say that riding on the elephant is auspicious. And riding on a donkey or impure animal is inauspicious. Dreaming of flying into the sky can denote escape from reality, an earnest wish to be released from one's responsibilities, a longing for transcendence, a feeling that we don't belong to this world. To dream of oneself naked in a crowd indicates that we tell the truth in a world dominated by deceit. It also suggests vulnerability. Other dreams are premonitory, for they foretell future events. It often happens that works of genius, like poems, like musical partitions, melody, or mathematical formula are found in dreams, or just in a threshold of dream, as well as remedies for disease. Mantra, or intuitive revelation, can also be found in dreams by gods, by devatas, or even by one's Guru Dev. The Guru can manifest in our dream and tell us things, instructions. Sometimes it's mixed. Sometimes the Guru may happen and it's mixed with our desire, so it is not really a teaching. Precognitive dreams, when you dream about the future, give information about the future. For example, you may dream of being with a friend you haven't seen for a long time, and then upon awakening, the phone rings and it is this friend. In all these cases, the dreams are real because they fulfill the purpose of either cheering or saddening or frightening the sleeper, and to burn good or bad karma. Srila Prabhupada also is saying, in one purport, why do we see things not experienced in this life? That which we see is the future expression of a gross body, or is already stocked in our mental stockpile. Because a Krishna conscious person does not accept a future gross body, his recorded desires are fulfilled in a dream. We therefore sometimes find things in a dream never experienced in our present life. You dream of your future body. It's there in your mind. But because you are a devotee, you're following a spiritual path, you will not develop that gross body, you just dream of it. He says also, Srila Prabhupada said, When a person is fully absorbed in Krishna consciousness, his stockpile of material desires, that is vasana, is minimized. Instead, the stockpile of desire becomes visible on a mental platform by the grace of the Supreme Personality of Godhead in dreams. And he gives the example of Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. He's speaking about Mother Yashoda seeing all the universes and planets within the mouth of Krishna. So a Krishna conscious person can see all his dormant desires at one time and finish all his future transmigration. In other words, by dreaming of certain things, then all these things will not happen. We are clearing up. So this is the stage of dream. Next time we will see the state of deep sleep without dream, because those are stage of consciousness. And Vedanta is very much concerned about consciousness, different state of consciousness, and ultimately the state of ultimate consciousness. We'll see this next time. Vanchakalpa tarubhyacha kripa sindhu bhyaivacha patitaram pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha.